bit being a host. We put and we started to back off you a little bit, especially as you got older. But that's a lot of it's a lot of responsibility, right? It's a lot of work. It's not easy. You're spending 48 hours with the kid, and sometimes you get guys that are probably that you kind of know, and it's easy. But then you get guys that are out of the state you've never met before, and maybe it's not the best time for you. But just
Yeah.
talk about that process to our fans.
Yeah, it's a tough process because like you don't want to take yourself out of being your own, like you don't want to take yourself out of your personality or being who you are. But for a lot of the time when the recruits first get there, it's like a feeling out period, like you're like, all right, like how you doing, buddy? Like yeah, like this is we're gonna go to practice, then we're gonna go to like you're gonna come see whatever's on the schedule for yourself. And then all of a sudden it's like Friday night, you're like, all right, like, what do you want to do, man? Like, you want to go look around campus? Like, you want to go bowl? Like, you want to go to the movies? Like, you're trying to feel these kids out and you just like, you want to get to know them. But for the most part, for the majority of kids I have, and I was the same way, you're just like, well, what do you guys do usually? Like, whatever, man. I'm just here, like, whatever it is. You're only like a 16, 17-year-old kid when you're on these trips going to visit. So like, you really don't even know what college is and what it's about. And it just as a host, it's a little overwhelming looking back and thinking about, dang, like these kids don't even know what they're coming into, and like we're just in charge of just showing them this whole campus by ourselves. And I'm only 2 years older than them. It's like, um, I wish I could go back in time and just be like, hey man, like we're just gonna like hang out, like you're just gonna be like a fly on the wall, like soak it all in some of the times instead of like making the kid choose like, hey, what do you want to do, buddy? Like whatever you want to do. Coaches gave me $120. We could go do whatever we want to do. And it's
Yeah,
like when you put a kid in that situation, sometimes they're just like, I want to go out, like I want to go do this, I want to go do that. And you're like, okay, well, like you're the kid, like let's go. We're taking you to do whatever you want to do. Um, but for the most part, I loved it. I wanted to grow Rutgers. I wanted to get every recruit under the sun. I wanted to get David McFadden. I wanted to get all these other guys we had too that were coming on campus and looking. So I took pride in it as well as sometimes maybe bad timing if it was in the season or beginning of season. I was like I took that as a leader on the team as a responsibility. I had to try to get this kid to come to school here, and I took pride in that. So I mean, it was nice to not have that responsibility as I got older, but at the same time, when other kids did get him, I was always checking up on him. I was like, hey, did like he get everything he needed? Like, does he need you guys need anything? Like, how's everything going? Is he enjoying it? Is he good fit? Not a good fit? Like, I was always super into that process because like I felt like it was my team. Like I wanted to grow it and get it better and get it to the spot that I saw it getting to.